Hello, my name is Mrs. Rushing, and I have the privilege of being your son or daughter's math teacher this year. I'm really looking forward to getting to know each and every student and working with them in order to help them succeed. The purpose of this video is to let you know what your student's math class will look like this year, as we transition to a new style of teaching and learning called the flipped classroom. When you or I were in school, students would sit in rows or groups while the teacher talked and lectured on, and then we would be taking practice problems home and then repeating the process the next day. I have come to find that this is not always the best way to help our students learn for many reasons. Let me talk about 3 of them. Students all learn at different paces. When I would teach a whole class, there would be many students that would do just fine. There would be many whom would understand it quickly and want me to move on, and so they'd get bored. Then there would be several students who would learn at a slower pace and need more time than we had in class to process. I was not reaching every student every day. Second, students often would bring home practice problems they didn't know how to do on their own quite yet. They would find someone to help them, or they'd write down random numbers, or they'd copy a friend's the next day. This is not helpful to our students. Number 3, students miss class, whether it be for illness, sports, or family reasons. When they miss a lesson in math, it's a big deal, because in math, lessons build on one another. Thus, the student has to find a time to come in and have the teacher reteach the lesson. This is not an efficient use of anyone's time. Some basics of the flipped classroom are the fact that what's normally done at home is now done at school, and what was done at school is now done at home. Students will be provided with a guided notes packet to watch the videos at home at their own pace. They can pause, rewind, rewatch, or fast forward, whatever it is that they need to do. Students are not expected to master the material just by watching the video, but are expected to understand the basics and bring confusing topics to class to get clarified. Students now have an active role in their learning rather than passively sitting back listening to me talk all period. Students will be discussing the math concepts, getting their questions answered, and doing normal practice problems with help. We now have more time in class for higher level thinking activities. I am very busy throughout the entire class period helping students one-on-one and in small groups, answering their questions and challenging them to think deeper. It's very exhausting, but so worth it when I see them begin to take responsibility for their learning and really master the material I have set out for them to learn. I am ready for an exciting year at learning math with the flipped classroom. I know that it is the best way that I can give your student one-on-one attention every day, and your student can grow not only as a math student, but learn skills that will help them in the future as they pursue college and career. Please feel free to contact me via email or phone if you have any questions about the flipped classroom. It will take your child a few weeks to adjust to the changes and expectations of this course, so please continue to encourage them to give them their best and to communicate with me any concerns or questions they have.